Right, welcome to the Belmont channel, and I decided to make a sort of a guide tutorial thing for how to get some good weapons early. And by that I mean as soon you create your Arisen character. So some of this is gonna require you to go to the DLC or you know, Peter Black Island map. So these are pretty much all the the gear that we're gonna be trying to show how to find. And part of it is because I had two of my friends that asked me where I get this gear, and once in a while I get viewers that ask me where do I get this bow or where do I get those daggers or stuff like that. So this, like right here, the scorch belt is in response of one of my better friends from YouTube called Ryo Hayabusa, that he asked me where do I get this shield or the swords like Almace or the fire sword, Eden's words, and so I'm gonna try to show where I get each of them. And right here, Crow Sinquidia. This is some of the most powerful weapons that you can get super early, and some of them are more complicated than others, but they're all very possible to do. The kunai may be one of the hardest to get, but it's not impossible at all. Now I'm playing on the hard difficulty, and I suggest you to put it on easy mode if you want to do this really easy. Now I already showed how to get the Dragon's Eye on my Assassin series that I'm working right now. If you go at the end of episode 2 and then you watch episode 3 and 4, then you see how I show step by step how to get the Dragon's Eye, which is, the flaming bow. And I'm trying to show a description of everything that I'm wearing, because I don't know, for some reason some people has been liking it. Mostly people that are new to the game and they're, wondrous about the game and how you find stuff, and so this video is gonna be intended for mostly for new players. So one thing you wanna do is talk to this lady right here at nighttime, and remember you had to kill the first Cyclops and create your pawn, then come and talk to her. Nighttime. She will take you to Bitter Black Island.
The shadow can but point the way, sir. Shall I see you to the island? You have my eternal thanks. You speak now to a shadow of sorts. My flesh resides elsewhere. I would take you there now, if it please you.
Now we're here.
My hope is that I may rediscover myself in the course. I shall. For
Now,
now, my course is unchanged.
one of the ways to get some of the coolest weapons too, early in game, is using, the purification stuff. You can get weapons, you can get some good rings very early, and even armor. So I'm just here displaying how to show, how to get some of the weapons. But something you got to keep in mind is that I'm assassin, so I'm half red and half yellow vocation, and the mage, the bone that I have,
My course is unchanged.
Sypha, she's supposed to be a mage.
If there is
So one thing you have to do is, like, say you wanna get straight swords, or you wanna get daggers and bow. For daggers and bow only, I suggest you to just be strider. Now remember that your, whatever the vocation your pawn is, it will also affect that. So if you wanna get only daggers and bow, then you have to be both on yellow vocation. If you want only swords and shield, then put both on red. Well, also it's gonna affect great swords. But if I were on yellow, pure yellow, I will get
if there is aught that
daggers and bow. So I suggested before doing the purification, sleep here, and when you sleep here, it's going to pretty much again create two save files, right? It's gonna be the solid one, the solid file, and also one that is called the checkpoint. The checkpoint is pretty much different. It's like your second save file, but it's called checkpoint for some reason. Now sometimes the checkpoint is gonna get overwritten, but it's only when you do an main related quest. But when you're doing this, don't worry about it. Do that, and if you don't like what you're getting from the purification, just reload. Now, one thing I want to show is how you farm early level 1 weapon for the purification. When you do get level weapon, level 1, you can get a lot of good stuff early in game. Like for the assassin, you can get the whispering bow, or you can get the stalwart bow. You can get straight swords and daggers like the ice dagger. Now if I come up here, there is like this chest for instance. This chest has a chance to give you a gear level 1 stuff. And it's very good because when you get the gear level 1, you can get very powerful early rings that if you're lucky enough, they will affect your strength or your magic, damage, or stuff like defense, or um, boosters to cause more stagger to the enemies. This chest right here also have a chance to get gear level 1. Now this one it didn't have it, but it's a chance, and if it doesn't have it, all you have to do is either leave the area and come back, like go to a door that will take you to a loading screen and take you to another area, and then when you come back to the area, you try again the chest and the item may change, like this one right here is very important, very very important. But to me, I think this is one of the earliest way to get the skeleton key, and we're gonna need a skeleton key to get the scorch belt shield right there. Skeleton key. You're gonna need that to open a door. So that door is gonna unlock a cell where the chest has the scorch belt. So don't forget about it. Before you go and get the scorch belt shield, you need a skeleton key. The skeleton key can be found there. But first we need to go with this gate right here. And beyond this gate is where you can get your first chest, where you can start farming your level 1 weapon for the purification. Now the thing is you can do this and get a chest and you go and sleep 3 or 4 days like a Sardis and come back and everything's gonna respawn. Now this chest you can also get another skeleton key. I think that chest like 100% chance that you get the skeleton key. Now when you come over here, just run the hell out of it. And there's other good stuff in the other chest, but I'm trying to focus on those items that I got in my inventory right now. Here is a very important area to get. Like if you go all the way up, you get the boy key, but I already explained how to get the boy key on my assassin series. Like if you see it from episode 2 and 3, it will show you. Now this chest, there is a big chance that you can get the ice sword called the Almace. Say it before you open, and look at this, boom, first try. I already have one in my inventory. It's right here. I did this when I was around level 3. Now this sword, it has requirements. I think you need to be like level 14 or 15 so it will work properly without consuming all your stamina. Now you save before open the chest, and if you don't get the sword, just jump into this cliff and kill yourself. Seriously. Also, you can farm some reef crystals here. Now you're gonna need the reef crystals to be able to purchase the weapons through the purification stuff. So that's another thing that you're gonna have to be spending some time farming around. And yes, I'm doing voice over the video. Something that I usually don't like to do, but I decided to do it because I know this video is gonna need a lot of editing. Now, this chest right here, that chest, this one has a great chance to give you level 1 for purification. It's usually most of the time works for me, but this time you decide not give it to me, of course. But if this happen, just remember, save always before picking up the item, and if it doesn't work, just go into that cliff and kill yourself. It sounds terrible, I know, but it's the fastest way to reload in this game, because you don't want to go by exiting the game, going to the main menu and reloading the file. It will take like 10 times longer to do this process. Now coming back out here, remember this door right here to my right, you need the boy key to get in there. Now let's try this again. There we go. Gear 1, level 1. Trust me, level 1, they can be really great stuff that you can find with this. And it's gonna affect mostly rings. Okay? And you're gonna get all kind of random type of rings, but you're always gonna get a chance to get a real good one like this one right here. Those are level 1, these rings that I got equipped. And look at this one, boost strength by 52 and boost staggering power. This is a great fucking ring, man. If you're lucky, you can get those powerful ring really early. Now I'm gonna go to this door, and again, you need the boy key to get in here. But if you see my assassin series, the one that I'm doing recently, and if you go like, I think it's episode 2, 3 and 4, it will show how I get the boy key and how I use it to get the moon gem stone. So with that I got the dragon Zyre bow. Now I'm gonna show how to get the Cronsiquidia sword and here the bastard sword. But remember, you need the boy key to get this gate. It is really for me it's very easy to get the boy key. You need to deal with the fucking gargoyle. But once you do that, I think it's on episode 4, I show 2 ways to deal with a gargoyle situation and how to do it, low level. Now once you got the boy key, you come over here, and this chest, it has a chance to give you the bastard sword. Bastard sword is a real good sword for low level. Now there is a requirement to it too. It's right here. I didn't got it from the chest, but I got it before, so I'm gonna just display this sword. Now this chest is not 100%, but there's always a chance. Now in this chest, you also can get one of the better swords, the Crow's Cinquidia. This sword is really powerful. It's not the best sword in the game in terms of damage. It's not better than the Dragon's Dogma, but it is really good. And if you don't get it in that chest, you run all the way here. Just bypass these fools, don't worry about them. They're really overpowerful. They're really OP goblins, but you don't need to fight them. And this other chest right there, he also has chance to get the Crow Sequidia. Now, before picking anything safe, and if you don't get the sword in any of these 2 attempts, go to where are those goblins and let them kill you. That's what I do sometimes to make it faster for me. Now, the reason why I'm coming up here is because there is another chest where you can find level 1 weapon. There is a small chance that you can get it, but I'm very certain that you can also get level weapon 1. This chest right here. This chest has a chance to get bitter black level 1, so you can farm weapon. Now, I suggest not to start doing armor till you get a lot of rift crystals, because armor for some reason is super expensive. Let's get out of here. Now right here I'm outside of Carsardis, and we're gonna take the long run to get the fire sword and the lightning daggers and the other stuff. I suggest you to get some mushrooms. Buy mushrooms at the store in Carsardis, because you may gonna really need them. And now I'm playing on hard mode. My suggestion for you is put it on at least normal mode, so you won't get one shot every time you are, trying to run a horde of enemies. So yeah, I know it looks funny, but I decided to put the speed of the video fast so we can get there really faster. Now if you see me rolling on the floor, it's because I'm trying to preserve stamina, which is really good. That when you're rolling like this in the floor, it doesn't consume stamina. Now you don't need to kill that guy, but just kill him just because the hell of it. You can just bypass him. You can bypass every enemy. So this is the path we need to take. We need to go right now, right here, to the ancient quarry cave. And in that cave you can get 2 awesome weapons. You can get either the flame sword or the flame daggers. Both are going to be in the same chest. Remember, it's always a random chance, which thing you're gonna get. And again, if you don't get any of these items in the chest, you can either exit the game without saving and retrying, or you can just simply exit the cave and come back into it. That's what I do. I exit the area and come back. This is the path we need to take. I'm trying to be very specific about the map so people don't feel confused. There's a Drake over there that you kinda wanna avoid when you're really low level. Especially if you have crappy gear on you. Now this guy can also sell you a broadsword, which is really good, and some other good stuff that is good for you when you're early on game. But might as well just to go to Baroque at Peter Black Island, so you can get some good stuff from that merchant, and you can totally run here at level 1. Trust me, it's more than possible. You just need to know how to run and bypass enemies. And again, I suggest you to buy a lot of mushroom. Have at least like 30 mushrooms in your inventory before attempting this. This is a cave that we need to come. So let's be specific about the map. The chest's gonna be right there. That's the chest that we're looking for right here. Now it's gonna be a very scary enemy here, but don't be fooled by it, don't be scared by it. You can bypass this guy. It's a fucking disgusting troll. Just pretend he's not even there. When you move fast away from him, there's a chance that he may not even see you. Now this is a chest right there. This is a chest where I get the Eden's Warden, where I get, it's called, you know, the flaming sword that I got right now in my inventory. You usually get this stupid Talon hammer, but you can get, I'm 100% sure you can get this Eden's Warden flaming sword, or you can get the flaming dagger. Now save before pick up the item, before you pick up the item. And if you don't, you know, if you fail the attempt, just exit the cave and come back again. Now we're gonna go and show another good item you can get in this cave. And it's the other shield that I have in my inventory. It's called Feather. Let me see. Feather something, I think. Yeah. Go away. Now just ignore this big motherfucker here. And bypass these bandits. You don't need to fight any of these enemies. These guys, all of them, they're going to be trouble even if you come here really low level in easy mode. Now that chest right there. This chest. It has the other shield that I thought would be really good for me, for my assassin. It's not the fire version of it, but it's the feather light pelta, which is just like the, you know, it's the same shape of my fire shield, but it's just the physical version of it. The good thing about it is that it's really light, so it's a very awesome shield. Now I'm talking about these specific shields. It's mainly because my friend Ryo Hayabusa asked me for them. So let's see. I'm gonna show the map, all the places that we're gonna be speed running. Around here we got the fire shield, scorch, pelta. We need to go this way. What else? We're also gonna try to show the signs of valor. For those who don't know, it's around this area, buried. 100% loot to get, easy. And around here, we got the galvanic razor chest. Pretty much all you have to do is to run to it. Also gonna show how to get the kunais and hopefully the lightning sword. Let's see. Right, so now that we're here, we can get easy to get early bow. called the hunter bow, the same one I already had in my back. But there's usually a big chance for the chest to give it to you. Right there, boom. The requirement on this bow is, I don't know, like level 14 or 15, I think. But you can get it so early that it's really fun. Now you save, and if you don't get the bow, you can just jump out of the cliff and reload. Now here for the trickiest part. Here, if you are a male character, try don't being seen by the female leader of this group, because they will attack you. And yeah, she's right there. She's staring at me with those harpy eyes. Yeah, she hates me. And the chest that we need to go is up there.
I'm no use for you.
I didn't knew that if you shoot an arrow here, they become hostile towards you. I'm just learning that right now in the hard way. But it's okay, it's not a big deal. Now, oh shit, it's gonna shoot at me. I was trying to switch to my shield, but it happens that annoying animation shit that don't let you swap your weapons, which is infuriating as all hells. But anyway, in this chest in front of me is where you can get the galvanic razors, the lightning, lightning infused, or elemental lightning daggers, which they're really nice too. I didn't have it on this character yet, but I'm very sure that it's possible to get in that chest. Oh man, I was trying not to kill them, and I was trying to rush these things, so because I need to be really fast to try to put everything in one single video. So yeah, my suggestion about that chest with the galvanic razor is save always before you open the chest, especially before you pick up the items. And if it doesn't work, just jump off cliff. Now we're gonna go right there to Soul Canyon, cause we got a lot of good weapons we can get there. But we're gonna go primarily for the kunai and maybe the lightning sword Calabolg. Now here the thing is that it's gonna be more tricky to come here early in game, cause you're gonna have those snow harpies annoying the hell out of you. So even if you come here on normal mode, they can kill you in one hit if you are very low level. Now this chest right here, you can also get a bastard sword, but we already show the easiest way to get it. Well, I don't know. Now, sorry I kinda rushed that up, because I was afraid not to get hit by the goddamn harpies. Now, this right here, there's two ways to get down here. The daggers that I have in my hands are the kunais, and you can get them right in this area. But now, I have to get rid of these goddamn harpy bitches. I don't want them to be rushing my... Go to hell. Yeah, more are coming. When you hear the screaming like that, just run in circles. They're gonna have a harder time to get you like that. Now, whatever you do, don't come here early on hard mode. Fuck off. Now, right here, this pile, right here, you see where it says gather? Save before you gather. Just save before. Because in that pile you can get the kunais. There is a chance, it's a big chance that you can get it. So you can come sliding from up here, or you can come from the other way that I took there, jumping from there. So of course I didn't get it, but it's all good because I already have it on my inventory. I'm just trying to tell you that that's the place that you can get this kunai, which they're really awesome weapons, man. Just don't use it for undead. Right there, this pile. You can also get a bunch of other cool stuff around this area. Just dig the whole area. But to me, that's the easiest, faster way to get a kunai in this game. And now we're gonna go over there to get the Signs of Valor. It's gonna be a long run. Also changing my mind, I forgot that I was going to show where is the Calabold Lightning Sword, which is a very nice weapon. It would do always lightning damage. Now I already went off camera and I cleared all this area just for, you know, for the sake of me being easier to show this run. Just bypass those fools, they won't follow you forever. There's supposed to be ghosts around this area, but I already disposed of them. That chest over there, that's where the Calabold Lightning Straight Sword is. There is a chance that you can get it, or there's also a chance that you can get a Great Sword. First of all, say to that guy, fuck off. Huh. They hate fire. Now that chest right there, you can get either the Calabold Sword or an Ice Great Sword and other items, and I got the Malignance. It's all good because you can show for those people that wants to do warrior stuff, it can show you how you can get an early good weapon. You can totally get this weapon very early in game. So that's the chest. So you pretty much all you can do is, you know, run into places and gather all these weapons. If you put it on easy mode, you don't have to be too worried about getting one shot by enemies, getting killed easily by enemies. I did my run on normal mode before I start. I think you can get also a good staff in that chest. I don't remember the name of the staff. I think it's called toning cast, something with cast. It can be a good staff for a mage. Now we're going all the way over there. We're going to get the Signs of Valor. The physical damage daggers. I'm just trying to get rid of as many harpies as I can so they won't gang up on me. Now you can totally just come here and loot the daggers without killing any single harpy, but they're all gonna jump on your face. So if you're trying this early level and you just wanna run over here just to get the daggers, seriously, at the very least put it on normal mode. Fuck these harpies. They deserve execution. I like you too, Harpy. So yeah, the daggers are gonna be buried here. This is supposed to be like the tip of a spear. When you look at the map, you see that there is like a warrior. I'm guessing it's supposed to be like a warrior Arisen. I think that's what it's supposed to represent. And right at the end of you know, he's holding a spear, right? At the very tip of the spear, when you look at the map, is where these daggers are going to be buried. There we go. Signs of valor. Or sign of valor. Signs of valor, sorry. This pretty much they got the same look of the chilling racers, but of course the chilling racers are the ice version of it. Signs of valor are just pure physical version, which I always suggest you to have a physical weapon on you. That was a good moment to save. Now we're gonna go for the last item, and this is, I'm gonna do this one specifically for Ryo Hayabusa, since he asked me, he's one of my friends, he asked me where I get the scorch pelta, and that's what we're gonna go and get right now. Because it was really hard for me to explain to him online where to get him, so that's why I decided to add this clip for the end. Now look how beautiful this game looks on the evening. This is beautiful looking game, man. Now remember, just speed run everything. Don't worry about the enemies. As long as you're running, they cannot catch up on you. And again, trying to bring a lot of mushrooms with you. If you're doing this low level where your stamina is really low. Now when you come here at daytime, I don't know if it's because it's nighttime, but there's supposed to be harpies here. And they're gonna annoy the hell out of you when you're trying to run to this wind area. So I think I was just being lucky and I didn't got any harpy, which is kind of a miracle. But I think it's because it was nighttime. The hordes of harpies that I know they're supposed to be here, they didn't appear. But that's all fine with me because it's gonna make this process of me recording this video faster, so I cannot complain. Now at that time, expect some undead here. And remember, if you're gonna do this run at this area, early level, don't come on hard mode. Put it at least on normal and have a lot of healers with you. And keep saving every time you do some decent progress. Just put those traps down. And the undead are here. Just pretend they're not even there. Now this can be the trickiest area, especially low level. Even if you are, like if you come here level 3 or level 4, even if you are on easy mode, there is a chance that these high level bandits, they could one-shot you. They could even one-shot me right now since I'm playing hard mode. That was a ranger. Glad they didn't got me. Especially if you got, you know, the dash and the double, the double roll ability. It's gonna make so easy to run through these areas, cause having double jump and having roll is great help. Now, show one more time the map. Right there where it says Smuggler's Pass. This is where the Scorch, Belta, the Fire Shield, or Glowing Shield is. Come in this door. It's like a cave. It has the look of a catacomb. And it's kind of like a catacomb down there because there's a lot of undead down there, so... Now, you can just run and save like around here. And remember, you need a skeleton key to open this door again. Yeah, fuck those fools. Now, since I'm still kind of low level too, these guys are gonna take a lot of damage from me because they're gonna steal strong. Again, you need a skeleton key, okay, to open that door. That's why I show how to get it early on Peter Black Island. I hate these guys. Suck on that whisker. More are coming. I think there's 2 more. Yeah, 2 more. Get out of this room. Just to play safe. Boom. Get destroyed, bastard. Now that chest right there, this is a chest where you can get the chance to get the Scorch Belta. Now there is a lot of other type of shields in here, like this one, the Thunderkite shield for the Mystic Knight. So remember, before you grab the item, save. Say always before, and this is the shield that you're supposed to get there. Now, just to prove that it's true that the shield is there, I'm going to reload the game. Right there. Show it one more time in the map, just to be more specific, to avoid confusion. I'm going to reload the game and show that it is true that you can get in that chest. There we go. Scorch belt. Just took me 1 try after I reloaded. Alright, now shout out to my friend Ryo Hayabusa. He got a great YouTube channel. Please watch his channel. He's an awesome person, awesome gamer.